Cancerians. Well, baby.
You're my baby, my lover, my lady. All night you make me want you. It drives me crazy. I feel like you were made just for me, babe. Tell me if you feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I always choose to be with you. 'Cause girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. When you're not here, you don't know how much I miss you. The whole time on my mind is how much I'm gonna give to make you feel so good. Like you know I could. Tell me if you feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. Girl, if I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. Girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? Yeah, babe. I wanna give my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Oh, baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Oh, don't you, baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Oh, baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Oh,
All right, Cancerians. I'm not going to take all of that. That song was Beautiful by Music Soul Child. Okay, my Cancerians. What's going on with you? My Bobinos. Let's see. So, Cancerians, before we start, I just want to tell you, share with you that there is this diagnostic manual. I don't know what it's called, DSMR, diagnostic manual. And let me open up these ones. Yes, baby, natural light helps. Everything helps, baby. Yes, yes. So, in this diagnostic, DSMR, whatever, 4, 5, they claimed under all these mental disorders that low self-esteem was the number one cause. It was like schizophrenia, not cause, but it was like, here are some of the characteristics, that's what I mean to say. Characteristics of bipolar 1, bipolar 2, schizophrenia, paranoid, bipolar, disenchantment, whatever. And every time I turn the page, characteristics, low self-esteem, low self-esteem, low self-esteem, low self-esteem. So it seems that by applying effort, labor, time, and energy in building self-esteem, it is actually going to help a lot of mental disorders. It was unbelievable. Every page I turned, self-esteem issue, self-esteem, low self-esteem, low self-esteem. I want to start a self-esteem movement. That's right. Anyway, we are talking about self-esteem and doing things to empower your self-esteem every Saturday. So go to sunshinetarot.net and hit on the empowerment group and decide what Saturday you want to come and get your self-esteem juice. Okay. Higher self-esteem will improve it will improve your sex life, because then you'll be freaky. You'll be more freaky, but just with the right person. No, I ain't being freaky with you without no fucking commitment. Are you crazy? You don't get to see me in my glory and then you get up and leave. What kind of shit is that? All right, I'm just saying so. Self-esteem, doing the self-esteem work will, I don't know, it's very powerful. But I'd like to, in 2022, I'd like to go around the country with these empowerment workshops that we're going to be doing on the phone. I want you to be a part of this movement. Say that you were there at the beginning. Okay, we're going to start on the phone and then we're going to take it to centers. And then I'd like to go all around the nation. Yeah. The next step for me is plays. I used to do one woman shows in LA. I want to do that again. I want to rent a playhouse here in Houston and put on a production. I think I'd like to do that. And the self-esteem work helps. I want to put on like a self-esteem empowerment play production. Yeah. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but yes, baby, that's what's going on. So for those of you Cancerians who this relates to, looks like some of you have a new love, baby, a new love where there is reciprocity, but maybe not very strong communication, but there's getting ready to be a newfound beginning, and there's going to be a new beginning in communication with maybe an earth sign, okay, because we have here a Taurian, a Capricorn, and a Virgo, okay? So reciprocity is getting ready to start for those of you who this is relating to, with maybe an air sign who you had been out of communication with. Could be a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, okay? There's just some type of blinding information that you just do not know. And yeah, well, basically you're getting to know someone. That's what that could mean. Okay, reciprocity and new beginning of communication. So in October, you could be getting to know someone and you like what you are getting to know with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about things looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and perhaps taking a trip. Love Yourself First is the second romance angel card. And it reads, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Your self-respect. I think it's very self-respecting to vibrate what it is you really want. A lot of times people say, well, should I leave the person? And I say, no, stay, but just vibrate every day how you really want to feel in a relationship. The protection, the security, the joy that you want to feel. You know what I mean? Even though people try and front in social media, you can tell when somebody is really, truly happy with their significant others. You can tell. But anyway, this is saying love yourself first. Cancerians, you guys are mothering. You have a proclivity towards being nurturing, maybe to a fault. Like perhaps you forsake your own own needs for security and self-esteem and nurturing yourself. So they're saying basically don't lose yourself in this romance with this new love who you're getting to know, and you're going to be liking them. And they're saying don't lose yourself. Love yourself first. Okay? So some of you have experienced the complete breakdown of a relationship. Could be with the sun, moon, rising, or Venus, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And then some of you are going to rebuild a committed relationship with, God, this is so crazy. So it doesn't necessarily have to be these signs. It could just be the energy. The Ten of Swords is Mars and Gemini. And it ends a relationship. And then with the Ten of Coins, a new relationship is rebuilt. So since the very first card was new love, it looks like the Ten of Swords could be talking about perhaps an old love that has ended, next to the other new beginning, and a new relationship has taken off. This could be within the last 2 to 3 years, last 2 to 3 months. I think 2 to 3 years is still relatively new to me, at least. 5 years is when, we doing something. But so yeah, some of you could be building something with the Virgo, or you have strong Virgo placements in your chart, but you learned a lot from your last situation. And one of the main things that you learned was to put yourself first and to love yourself, to honor who you truly are, to go within and find out through your spiritual teachings and your values, and through the guidance that you were getting from people who you love, respect, and admire. You decided what would be best for you, and what would be best for you was to end a situation and to move forward with somebody who's new, whoever this may be. I remember reading your cards. You guys had a lot of new people to choose from, so you're going to be choosing one of these new people. And it's a very strong, let me see how many majors. It's a very strong possibility that it could be with a Virgo, or you might be separating from a Virgo, actually. You might be ending a relationship with someone who has a sun, moon, or rising, or Venus in Virgo. And you may be moving towards something else where there is stability, where there's a lot of Virgonic energy, or, earthly energy, where there is stability and longevity and commitment. So some of you, let me clarify this. This is like the Virgo reading or something. This looks very familiar. This looks really familiar. I probably know who you're dealing with. I have to look at that reading again. some of you some of you could be having a reconciliation with someone too. There's a lot of anxiety around a reconciliation with maybe a fire sign, but I do see good news coming to you regarding some type of reconciliation. And it's with somebody who, okay, you could have not been speaking to someone. You could have not been, I'm just saying, okay, you guys have a lot of new loves. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. And this Eight of Swords could be a lack of communication with someone. It looks like there will be some type of reconciliation. There will be some type of message, and then there will be a message of the heart, and it will be followed by a change of residence or a relocation. And this could be with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it looks like this reconciliation for some of you is going to lead to marriage. Or some of you could be, let me see. Okay, yeah. So some of you are ending a long-term relationship, but you might have to stay in contact with this person because of finances, okay? But you seem like you're over this. You still want to build something with them though. But there could be a lack of commitment. This could be the person that you really want to build something with, but you have been resigned to understand that this is not going to work. That, yeah, there's some type of situation that was long term that is now over. And I don't feel like one of you could still be confused about it, but one of you, especially someone with earthly energy in their chart, or this could just be your understanding, somebody really understands that their dream of this situation is probably not going to happen, but that they're going to always love this person. And this person will always have a place in their heart that if maybe they did act right, you would really reconsider things. But somebody in whoever I'm reading for, people in Africa, Jamaica, whatever, okay? In this particular situation, I think you tried everything you knew how to do. I mean, everything too. And this is somebody you could have spent years with. This could be you could have got a divorce. Somebody's getting a divorce. Somebody has been divorced for a while, but the repercussions of the end of that relationship is really still with you, but it's transforming you. It's changing, literally changing your soul and making you very attractive. Okay. Now, some of you will have some form of a reconciliation with this person who you could have been married with or that you had a long-term relationship with, but you're still healing and you're still blaming yourself and you're not quite healed from something yet. You're healing from the end of a situation, but some of you are ready to date. All right. You may not be ready to move towards full-fledged marriage, but some of you are definitely ready to date and you're dating. Some of you are pursuing a new love. Because no matter how hard you tried in the old situation, it just quite never became everything that you wanted it to be, although you really love the person. Some of you are witches. You practice very strong witchcraft or some type of divination, or you have a person who is into the craft who is beyond exceptional in their ability to interpret the the occult. You could have a really good astrologer, but anyway, a lot of you are still crying and hurt and healing over this long-term situation that has ended, that you've learned so much about yourself, about life, about finances, about strength, about your own strength. You even shocked yourself with your own strength, with the wisdom that you've accumulated. And I feel a lot of self-respect, especially in the month of October. But there will be some type of, there could have been somebody, cancers, that you met last year, right? Or you met, and but you were still in the throes of this situation, so you really couldn't give them the type of time and attention that you wanted to. And then there will be a reconciliation with someone that you lost contact with, maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever, 3 months ago. I do feel that you guys are very passionate towards each other. This new love in you, there is a passion here, but there's also a lot of schooling, a lot of learning. You are completely going to leave the a type of um, defeat type of relationship behind you, and move into something that feels a little more soothing for you. I do feel like at this time, some of you are not quite ready for commitment, or maybe you are dealing with someone who's not, and this could be interchangeable too, Cancerians. You could be dealing with someone who is coming out of a long-term relationship, and since the coins are here, they were really solidly solidified in that connection with this other person. So, like they're coming to you, but they're breaking free from coins, like root shit that's rooted and grounded in the earth, but they're done. Especially with the Ten of Swords and the Hermit. Somebody's really done because they understand that this is not what they want. They like this person on certain levels, but not on all levels. This person was grounding, but they felt stifled and trapped, or this could be you, in their situation. So here comes this new love, okay, where there is reciprocity, okay, and also where there is money, where there is financial stability and reciprocity, and there's mental clarity. Somebody just feels mentally better about this new situation. Mentally, I know you guys are emotional, but there's something about this. You may not have engaged your emotions in this new situation yet, because your emotions are still trying to come out of this old situation, perhaps with a Virgo or anybody really. So you might have had to put something on hold, or something like that, and there will be a reconciliation, new forms of communication between the two of you, that's going to take you to a better place, a better understanding, a higher understanding. Be careful with, okay, because I don't like when readers try to fucking tell me what to do, but I'm just going to show you caution here. Just be careful of how you communicate to yourself, all right? Oh, it's my fault that this 12-year relationship broke up. Or, if I was this, if I was that. Just don't, just be careful with that. Be very self-loving during this transition, okay? So there's a reconciliation, maybe from a past situation that at one time brought a lot of turmoil and hurt and pain and inner conflict to you. But those are mental habits that are happening, inside of your mind. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not really this person as much as it is, a mental habit. So it seems like some of you are just now stepping out into dating again, and there's somebody that you could be potentially slowly falling in love with. okay? And there will be some type of invitation, some type of offer. But for the most part, I feel that you're going to be healing from a long-term situation with someone. Others of you are going to be moving in the direction of a Taurus or a Libra. God, my foot went to sleep, sorry. Others of you are going to be reconciling with an Aries, maybe, after being on a hiatus for a while, and you guys are going to, or I see, some of you are going to be reconciling with an Aries. I do see water energy in here, but I definitely feel that that some of you are going to be moving towards a permanent relationship. But it's a relationship that keeps you anxious and crying and up at night, or you could still be crying and up at night, worried and healing from your old situation. Yeah, some of you are going through a grieving process, and others of you are with someone that it kind of feels like there's a battle. It's like love is a battlefield, but so there will be a reconciliation with someone who at one time caused you a lot of pain. You guys will be at a better place emotionally. There will be some type of offer, invitation, communication. And you're going to be going through a healing process in yourself, a healing process with this maybe new person. Let's see what else. Emotional roller coaster, loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get off emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. Loving you was never good for me. But I can't get off. Yes, you can. Focus on what you want. Feel that shit too, and hang on to it all goddamn day long if you have to. See what else, Cancer. I'm gonna do another spread for you guys. Emotional roller coaster. Yeah, some of you are still holding on to someone from your past, and you guys are still very active with maybe communicating. Could be because of children, or because of it's just saying the same thing, because of a life that you guys had with each other. You are trying to let go. Some of you are really trying to let this go. Others of you still want to build something with somebody from your past. But it looks like you're making a judgment about it. And you're going to make a judgment to end a long-term connection with maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, because they hit you, beat you, treat you wrong, don't do you right. just somebody that ain't right. I don't like the Knight of Swords. Somebody hits you, beats you, don't do you right, and they just ain't right. So you're gonna ice up on somebody. Could be a Pisces, or there could be a Pisces that's in your life. That could be the new love. Yeah, there could be a Pisces. Thank you so much for your super chat. Super chat is open, you guys. Um, so their new love came in, maybe a Gemini or a Pisces or a reader or someone that you met online that you haven't met yet, but you feel a very strong karmic relationship with them. And you had a choice to make, maybe between a water sign and an air sign, two water signs, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but you had a choice to make. And now, you don't have to be treated like that because you have options. So yeah, there could be someone that you are connecting with that's going to be new. You could be a Leo, because of Leo there, very strong water, soulmate energy. This is Venus and Cancer. So you're going to feel right at home with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have strong Gemini placements too. There's a lot of, hold on, let me get some aspirin really quickly. All right, you guys, sorry about that. Oh. So you're trying to break free from somebody from the past with whom you could have children with, you could have a son with, you could have a water child, a fire child, a earth child, an air child. Okay, all the elements are here. But there's definitely somebody from the past with who you communicate with because you have to. You could have to communicate with them because of the children, because of the schools, because of private schools, because of their, what is that called when kids have to pay? What is it called when the parent has to pay a child? Oh my God. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Child support. Yeah. So you might have to continue to talk to someone because of child support. You might live in a house and they're still paying the mortgage, but there are financial reasons that keep you bound to someone with whom you had children with. And but somebody's really clear that they're done here. And it could be you, Cancer, or the other person. But somebody is done here. A lot of you are dealing with the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So I see with the King of Swords, so I see a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and I see a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But with the Ace of Swords, with the Judgment and the King of Swords, yeah, somebody's cutting something the fuck up out. They've made a final decision. They have absolute clarity on the situation. Absolute clarity. And what they're clear about is this is just not going to work. You may think like you've come up with some type of massive clarity about some old situation. And the clarity could be, we don't want the same things. They need mental help. Like, this could represent mental problems. So they could have some mental issues and they need help and they won't get the help. If they got the help, maybe you would have stayed with them, but they didn't and they won't go get the help. It was a very hard decision to make, but somebody had to cut something out. All right. Okay. So now you could be moving towards a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Yeah, somebody had anger problems and somebody tried to stay in, but it was just too much. And somebody was violent with a temper. And there's a Pisces, somebody is coming in as there's something abusive about a new relationship or old relationship. But yeah, somebody cut out a relationship with somebody because they were abusive and there were always other women Okay, always some type of secret bitch someplace. Somebody just got tired of that. They just got tired. So now there's somebody new that could be in the picture for some of you. And yeah, some options came in, and one of these options you liked. There was a connection there. You guys meet and you are on the same page. Very strong possibility that you are connecting with another water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Leo, or Gemini. So either you have strong Gemini placements, because a lot of Cancers have Venus in Gemini, or whatever the case is, you've decided on a relationship that makes you feel better than this. Now, some of you are already in a relationship with someone or this person, but it was saying something new. So you're still dealing with the person from your past, or you're still dealing with more than one person. Like you're moving forward, but you're still looking back because the healing has not really taken place. You want to hold on to this new person, okay? The new person is coming in. This could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This new person is coming in with an offer. How long have I been talking? Oh, that's not too bad. This new person is coming in with an offer, but they're very methodical about their approach. Okay. They're looking at one vision, and that is of you. It could be a very strong, solid personality or earth sign, or someone who has demonstrated stability in the past for a long-term commitment. But anyway, something about you makes them happy individually. Like you help them to become happy on their own, and this person is already happy on their own. Okay. And they see you as a player, though. They see you as somebody who still has somebody else, who's not completely free to move forward to really be with them, right? So therefore, they keep their distance. They come towards you, but they come towards you in congruency of, how committed they feel like you are. And they can sense that energy is going on between you and somebody else. They can sense it. So they may not be as quick to call and to text. And so you guys had the Eight of Swords, like blinded, like communication was kind of stifled. They can feel this. They can feel what's going on between you and somebody else. They can feel this. They can see it in the cards. They can feel it. They can sense it. And so thank you so much for your super chat. Hustler Jones, thank you yesterday. I didn't see the super girl. Well, if you don't see me with my glasses on, I can't see shit. And even with the glasses on, I can't see shit. Okay, Hustler Jones, Terrell, special love out to you, baby. Sometimes you don't see me either. I'll be giving you $9.99 too, baby. You don't see me either. All right. So this person wants you, but they can sense that you're still, maybe tied to someone else. So they keep a distance. Okay. They're real slow with making any moves to you until they see this energy that is very strong in your life shift. But this person is happy individually, and this person is going to be coming more and more hot. But they see you as someone who's not ready for commitment because you still got some energy that you're trying to clean up. So they're just going to be about themselves. They're going to be about themselves. You could be dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you see, they turn their head. They like you. But if, you still tied up with somebody else, they're going to be about, empowering themselves and moving on. But, the door is still open, but it's like, they're not going to put in 150 and you still, 98% someplace else emotionally. So that's why you don't get calls and texts and long conversations and invitations to and stuff like that, because they can clearly see, or feel or sense that there is a very strong energy in your energy field that, so the Cancer is of two minds about it, okay? The Cancer wants to be free. Looks like you want to be free from a Leo. Looks like you could love a Leo. Oh, it actually looks like you love a Libra, a Taurus, or a Leo. And the Cancer cross watcher feels like they really want to be free, and they really want to move in your direction. And they are trying to free themselves from that situation and to move in your direction and build a new life. It looks like they just kind of need some space to do whatever they're doing. And the new love feels like, okay, well, I'll give you the space to do that. That's fine. Okay. It looks like you're going to get the space to do what you need to do. They don't like it though. They don't like that you are still hung up on somebody else, right? It makes them feel distant and makes them feel some kind of way. And so that's why they are very slow with coming towards you, because they feel like this is justice. They want to feel less of that other person's energy in your space before they come with, this is how I feel, this is what I want, this is what I want to build. They feel that other person's energy real strong. So some of you could act out. Like I know a Cancer who, Pisces husband, doesn't like that their Taurus sun still talks to the Cancer husband. Okay, hold on. So my Cancer friend is with a Pisces, but they live together. She's still married to a Cancer, but she's moved on from that. But they were married for 15 years, okay? And the son, who's a Taurus, still speaks to his Cancer father every morning. Well, the Pisces don't like that, okay? And the Pisces, feels like the Cancer's presence is really strong in the house, because my Cancer friend, she still talks to her Cancer husband every day, but she's very clear about the fact that she wants to be with this new person. But if I did the cards right now, guess who will show up? The Cancer husband. Both of them show up. So, the Pisces stays in this state of, are you going to go back to your husband? So that's an example of maybe how somebody could be feeling about, you. This, I'm not going to resonate for everybody on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But for those that I am resonating from, cross watcher, from what I'm gathering, Cancer looks very clear, or somebody looks very clear that they're done with something that has been very old. And they want to move towards you, especially if you're a Taurus, Libra, Pisces, or I forgot the other one I saw. So just rewind it. But whoever the new person is, Cancer, they don't like that. They don't like it. And you guys just really need to have a communication or communicate and let them know, hey, this is how I feel about you, but this is what this is over here, And I understand that. I really do. Like, I'm not with my ex, but 10 years is 10 years. It takes time to break free from something that you've been attached to for a while. But whoever your new love is, they don't like it. So in October, I see you and this person, you guys are going to communicate. You're going to get down to truth and justice. And there's a very strong possibility that if you're dealing with the Libra, that you and the Libra, that justice will prevail. Also, some of you could just be getting a divorce from somebody and marrying somebody new, or some of you could be actually getting married to a Libra this month. Others of you could be marrying a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or some of you have a Libra and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your life, Or you have somebody, you were married to a water sign or a Libra, you're divorcing them and now you're moving to a water sign or a Libra. It's something like that. Or married to one water sign, moving to another water sign, married, it's like I see you married and then moving. Yeah. So it looks like um, you want one of these people, but somebody else is still kind of like in your space. Yeah, somebody from the past is kind of in your space. You're going to be checking up on them. I see some type of military situation that's going to be going on. You and earth signs, a Virgo, um, Taurus, Capricorn, may be moving towards commitment very slowly, or you and a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius could be slowly moving towards commitment, and you also are slowly moving out of, something else. Okay, so how is your partner going to be viewing you? Now, this is whoever you choose your partner to be. It can be your current, your past. You guys had a lot of options. So, whoever you choose on for this reading, the tarot knew, okay? So whoever your person is, the next 2 weeks, they're going to feel left out in the cold in regards to you. They're going to feel a chilliness, an iciness. Now, this may not be how you feel, but this is how either your ex is going to be feeling or how your present person feels. But their overall energy for you is either they're icing you out or they feel left out in the cold from you. They are going to be getting themselves together financially. They're going to have some type of financial windfall, but they also view you as doing well financially, maybe doing well financially without them. So whoever you are focusing on, they're going to see you as someone who's independent, also as someone who takes extraordinarily beautiful pictures. That's my picture card. They're going to see you as someone who is building your self-esteem and your self-worth. They're going to be seeing you as someone who really doesn't need them. And they're going to be feeling they see you as being independent, and they feel left out in the cold because they maybe feel like they've lost some control that they thought they were going to have over you financially. Oh, God, my stomach hurts. Okay, they're going to be viewing you, Cancers, as the emperor, someone who is, someone who is really doing their thing out here. Some of you have businesses, and this could be interchangeable. You could be viewing yourself, you could be viewing your person like this too. You're viewing somebody as somebody who's left you out in the cold and they're doing well financially and they're building an empire without you. Or this person is going to be sensing that you could build your own empire without them. You could get your place, and you could have your business, and you can have your job, and you could manage your resources and pay your bills and be in control of your own life and do it independently. And they're going to want to control you a little bit more because they feel like they can't. But this person views you as their spouse, or as the person that they want to be an emperor to. They are going to view you as a person that they want to settle down with. So they view you as a single person who they want to settle down with. They also view you as somebody who is playing the field, or somebody who cheats, or someone who is cheating on them. And so they could potentially feel left out in the cold because maybe you are doing something with money with someone from the past. And you could be doing something as simply, they see you still involved with the children's father. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spring Flower. Appreciate it, Leo. The Leos love me. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, very strong Aries energy here. Scorpio, They view you as someone who doesn't need them financially because you're building your own empire, you're independent, you have resources from multiple sources, and you're beautiful and desired by other people. They're going to really have a strong sense that you're desired by other people who are on their level. So somebody's getting ready to get shaken up because they're going to realize that they have competition. Okay. And they also see you. Okay. So, all right. So let's say the whole story here. Okay. Because it's making sense now. A lot of you are dealing with the Pisces too. They view you as someone who's mysterious, who they maybe don't know a lot about. They view you as a psychic or someone who has very strong psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. They view you as somebody who knows what they're thinking, feeling, wanting, needing. They view you as somebody who can anticipate their needs, their wants, their feelings before them. They view you as being someone who is extremely intuitive and moves by your gut instincts, and your instincts are probably flawless. They see you, they view you as somebody who's leaving them out in the cold because you are setting yourself independent from a long-term relationship. That cycle has ended. Whew. You see how the cards repeat themselves? They say the same thing over and over. So now what we're going to do is take a look at how they feel about you. We're going to look at how they feel about you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Appreciate it. That is Vanessa. Thank you for the $10, Vanessa. So this is how they feel about you. Because that's the way I feel about you. Okay, this is what you have over your rivals. Wow. I know that's right. I'm going to take that other card back and then I'm going to reshuffle it. This is what the relationship has going for it that will surpass all relationships. Why? Wow, somebody really likes a challenge, but they take liking the challenge to a whole different level. All right, y'all, so what I'm going to do is look at the message that they have for you. And I'm going to continue and ask 3 more cards about what sets you above your rivals, what dynamics does this relationship have going forward that will make it work, how they feel about you, what their message is to you, and the most likely outcome for the next 2 weeks. Okay, Cancerians, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all soon. Oh, wow, 394 of you. Cool. Thank you, Sonia. Lisa Woman. Does that say Lisa? Does that say Lisa? Lisa Warren. Thank you, Lisa, for your $25 donation, baby. All right now. All right, baby. All right, 392. He said, I won't spoil it with my intuitiveness. All right, you guys. This should be up and popping in about an hour. Come back for it, okay? All right, love you. Bye-bye.